Oh my god, look at these. These ancient bear statues. They're done up in like jade. So cool. Oh. That looks like it could be evil. I'm guessing it is. Nope. Oh, jeez. Do we have our first ninja samurai battle with this guy? Oh no, he's here to tell a story. He looks badass. Alright, so he's down on his knees. Oh, he was defeated? So he said he was defeated up there, maybe? That's the boss? He's like warning me, it looks like, that it's tough times ahead. Thanks, random ninja dude. But I am going in that direction, so... Ooh, squirrel. Come back. Breaking all these recharges my gun, so it's useful to do. Ooh, is that a crate? You got a secret? Oh, my health. Good to know. Good to know. I'll leave the destructible stuff when I can. Just if I need to recharge my weapon. Whoa. This is a giant skull. Look at this. Here's the eye, here's the mouth. That's a giant skull. From the opening cutscene, there were these, like, 4 gigantic, like, skyscraper-sized creatures that it looked like were sort of associated with the destruction of the city, or maybe they were the guardians of the city, and something killed them, and that's what happened to all this. So wow, this is like a piece of history right here. Not one we understand, but we can tell it's sort of significant. Oh, this is so cool. Right, we got enemies in that direction. It looks like, is there a way to get through the skull? I'll come back to it. I want to fight something. Go. Jeez, there's a lot of these guys. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm not dashing in the direction I'm moving. Oh god. Alright, heal. Man, I'm so dead. Oh. Alright, so a heal is a full heal. That's good to know. Alright. Well, that didn't go so hot. We're alive, though. We're alive. That's so... It's hard to get used to. I'm sure it's much easier with the controller, but I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard, but... I feel like dash button should be moving me in the direction that I'm currently moving, but it's moving me in the mouse direction. I'll get used to it. I'm sure it'll be probably more useful and intuitive once I get the hang of it. This is something to dash across. Nope. Nope, that just killed me. Oh, is there like a thing to activate? Like from before? Maybe. There's something in the back here. Maybe the way to go was actually through the big skull here. Yeah, looks like... Okay, yeah. I should have seen it before. Alright, let's go in that direction, though. I think. Nope, this is empty. Alright, Q is ping the HUD. Gotcha. Or E is ping the HUD. Secret? Secret? Nope. You always got to keep your eye open for perspective secrets in this game. Like, I can go behind this, so there could be some hidden path to secret treasures, riches untold. Oh, yeah, here's a direction. Whoa. It's a well. Can I push it into the well? I can destroy it. Okay. So I got 2 of those. Maybe, I think that's the money. I think that's how I accumulate wealth to level myself up in their system. Look at this, though. Again, just, let's just take a seat. So they just hid this sort of money aspect in this side thing, but it wasn't just like a little off-the-path secret. Well, it was a little off-the-path secret, but they put it in this whole area, and they just built this nice little clearing for it. They didn't need to do that, but they did, and I'm appreciating it. It's pretty nice. You've got this wooden wagon by the well here. It shows that maybe people are trying to recover after their technological civilization fell apart. I gotta go up. Oh yeah, secrets. More wells, more healies. Heals are good. Alright, we got enemies over there. We're doing it live. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna fall off the edge. There we go. Actually, I kicked him off the edge. Still getting the hang of this. Slowly picking it up. Huh. Alright, looks like I need some sort of key here. That might be the big boss guy that that dude in the beginning was sort of warning me about. So good to know, good to know. And we got this sort of glowing aspect to the forest. Whoa, that's a new enemy. Alright, so their deal is they sort of circle you and then jump. Like dog sharks. Oh, I can hear the pack. They sort of like howled in the distance there. Yeah, here they come. Looks like they only have 2 health though. But I am pretty much out of bullets, so... Let's break some of these and try and get my bullet charges back. Damn. Sort of medium health right now, but I'm gonna hold back. See if I can get a little more charge. Alright, here's a heal thing. Cool. Got him. Ooh, crystals. Looks like they regrow, actually. Rats. You ever have that issue where your crystals just keep regrowing? You ever wish you had fewer crystals? Here's where, okay, that's an elevator. Let's take the elevator. There was another path up there, but elevator's more enticing. Is this a dude? Ooh. Oh, I like took his health charge. We have a different music in this area. Oh jeez. It's the shadow dude again, I think. Are any of these significant? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Let's check it out. What do we got? Oh jeez. Well, that's locked. Oh! Gotta take out the shooting guys first. This combat is actually, it's pretty tough. I'm getting wrecked. Alright, found a third one of those golden pieces. Jeez. Come on. Me and you. Got him. Alright. Did that reopen this? Looks like it did. That's good to know. Ooh, side path? Hidden side path to a Healy box. Could always use more of the... Oh, jeez. Ambush. That's cool. He only popped out on the way back down. Got a little bit of combat trickiness in there. I should be more careful. I'm kind of dashing around a little too much, I think. Oh, jeez. Well, that guy's encased in crystal. Okay. Looks like those guys are more sort of my speed. They can do the dash that I can do. Yeah. Let's try and engage them from a distance. Got him. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so 4 of those sort of gold boxes equal 1 money, whatever that means. And I can spend money for upgrades. Good to know. Oh, he dodged! That was so cool. So it's a lot about prediction against these enemies, it looks like. Oh, there he goes. So I need to bait him. Oh, jeez. Got him. Alright. Sweet. Oh, what's this? I think I missed an area back here. Humor me one sec while I go check. Yeah, there's something over here. One of these guys. So he... Oh, yeah. It's hard. It looks like it's harder for him to dodge in these areas. Oh, shit. Several of them. Well, this is bad. I've been taking them on one by one, and now I'm backed in a corner. And I'm just gonna open fire. Oh, I can't dodge through him, so I'm kind of stuck in this side area. Oh, there we go. Got him. I can swing faster than he can, which is useful. Alright. We learned what these do. There we go. Is he hiding anything? Oh, check it out. I'm bleeding. And it actually drops little pixelated blood piles. Very cool. So I can sometimes catch him when he's not looking. So if I dodge away... Yeah, okay, I'm getting the hang of it. One-on-one, they're fine. Those bullets are really ineffective against them. I have to, like, catch them around corners. He dodged my strike. Oh, these guys are good. They are good. They are good. But I think I'm better. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's 3 dead without taking a hit. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna heal. That doesn't sound good. Oh, that was scary. I thought I was about to get attacked by a horde or something. Alright, more of these giant exploding things. Oh, God. There he is in the corner. Alright, let's see if we can attract these guys' attention. Yeah. Alright, we're getting the hang of this. Oh, he changed direction. Sneaky. Ooh. Oh. These guys are fast. Alright, let's take out the other one before anything else happens. Oh, God. Oh, no, this is not good. Oh, God. That was close. I'm trying to play guerrilla tactics with these guys, where I jump in, get a slash or two off, and then back out, and it seems to be working so far, but when they... This is such a cool way of designing encounters, where they'll show you enemies one at a time, like these guys right here. They showed me one at a time in the early sequence, and then they introduced a new type of them, sort of, in the form of a swarm. Well, I wasn't looking where I was swinging, because I was talking to the camera, and yeah, I died. Okay. And it looks like we get to do it all again, so I can show this to you as we go through. So they introduce these guys to you pretty straightforwardly, one at a time early on. So they let you play around with the way they work in sort of like this controlled format, where you obviously have the upper hand because they're basic enemies, and you get to sort of test out the way they work and the way you want to handle them. And then, you know, they'll do that to you a couple times, like with this guy up here. Same thing, where you kind of go to investigate, and you get to take them on one by one. So that, you know, after a couple times I learn, you know, I like to fight them by jumping in, getting off a swing or two, and then jumping out. And then they'll do something real sneaky, which I'll show you when it actually comes up. But the idea behind it is they'll introduce them in a new way, so in swarms or paired with other enemies, and it takes this single entity that they've designed and it makes it a new one. So we'll design 3 enemies, like the dog, the sort of lumbering goblin creature, and these samurai guys. And individually, they're separate enemies, and together they're also separate enemies in the form of different encounters. So the samurai and the dogs are both separate experiences that I approach separately, but the samurai and the dogs, even though they're 2 things I've already worked on and sort of figured out how to defeat, when you put them together, it's a completely new experience that you have to approach from a different direction. So they stick the dogs and the samurais on me at the same time, and that's what sort of led to my downfall. That and hitting an explosive while I was completely defended. Like there were no openings, and I just decided, no prob. You know, I can use some practice. So yeah, I took down this guy, right? And then these 2 guys show up, and now this guy, as a swarm enemy, functions differently than as a one-on. I sort of approach him in the same way here, but it limits the way I can dash, because if I dash away from him towards another enemy, then that guy hits me. So it kind of alters your tactics a little bit. And they also do it with the environment here, so they force me down into this corridor to fight one of them, and then when I back out, 2 guys are already closing in on me. So it's kind of a cool way to take one experience with an enemy and turn it into several. Alright. Shoot the explosives from afar. We have learned. We have learned. Ah, you got me. Alright, I'm gonna heal here. Gonna play it safe. Oh, that was close. Jeez. Yeah, so I actually dodged that earlier, but so when I first encountered this, what I did was I came over here and I lured the two fox samurai and took him out up here. But if I was being hasty about it, I would have walked down and I would have been locked in this arena with 2 dogs and 2 samurais, which is a completely different experience. And my guerrilla sort of slow, wait for them to swing and then go in for the strike tactics don't work at all, because the dogs are on my heels, they're on my ass the whole time. So I have to go fully aggressive and just try and save as much face as possible. So I guess that's the fun and the danger of sort of rushing into combat situations, is that they could try and trap you with stuff like that, but it sort of lets you get better at the game in sort of like a try-hard mode, because you're introduced to new combat scenarios. Got him. Oh, dogs. I hate those dogs. Always the hardest enemies are the ones that are faster than you. Pretty much always. Alright, so there's one of these. That looks just like a full money piece here. And see there, they introduce enemies from ahead and behind, so you kind of can't do the escape thing anymore. So this is a fun little study in designing combat encounters if you're ever interested in game design. Got him. This guy looks dangerous. Is this a thing? Alright, I think if I do something, this bar here will drop and I can get the gold over here. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, shit. I like that all the enemy attack animations are quick too. It's not like you just, if you touch them, they're hurt, or you get hurt. It's you actually have to dodge their swipes, and their swipes are quick. So it's kind of like this build-up moment where all the action happens in just a few frames. So you see them beginning to hit, and you have to make the dodge another way while they make the dodge, or the attack forward, and sort of the swift strike. It makes combat feel very fluid and fun, because you're doing all this sort of fast movement in a short amount of time. Okay, gotcha. So I need to figure out a way to get there. Because that is what I want. That is, it's good old-fashioned money. It's probably something like jump. I'm sure at some point later in the game I'll figure out a way to unlock the jump ability, and then I can get that. Or maybe I just press this. Yep, never mind. Yeah, jump would have felt sort of weird in a game like this, where you're looking sort of from the top down. I love this dash ability, how it sort of leaves a shadow of you behind as you go. Oh! You know, if you look really close at the dash, watch the place where I'm dashing from, you'll see there's like a diamond thing. which is, again, the diamond symbolism. It looks like sort of some of the powers I have are derived from this place, or the fact that we used to use diamond technology or whatever it was. Shapes. They're really into shapes. Alright, we are out of heals. We have no healy boxes. So this is about to get a little bit harder. I should probably be more careful about it. Let's give it a shot. This game is fun so far. It's a lot of fun. The combat is very smooth. Oh, it's a teleport pad! We did it. Very cool. Alright, so let's check out where we are. So there was an area up here, like around this area, that we missed, that we couldn't get to. And there was also another area through like a pathway that I decided to take the elevator instead. So I'll have to go back later and double check those two spots. But for now, I'm going to keep exploring. Because exploring is fun. Let's check it out. Alright, so this requires some sort of key. Here's another elevator, but unless I see to take this one, because the last one sort of served as a major progression point to this teleport pad, and I think if I'd taken the other way, I might have found like a secret side area or something like that. So let's leave the elevators to last, and I can just teleport right there. So. Oh, there's crystal trees. This is sort of different. We're getting more and more of these crystals showing up the farther away from town we get. And there's sort of the... Oh, jeez. Yep. That one hurt. Okay, so I have to dash across these. Gotcha, okay. Learning. And you see they introduce this to you in a very controlled setting. You know, there's no enemies running around. They teach you that this means trouble. This is bad. You will be hurt. So, at any point in the future, if you get hurt by these things, it's your own fault. Because they taught you. Look at this. No enemies around. You know exactly how it works. Oh, crystal spiders. That is cool, because it takes an element that was sort of just this passive thing you destroyed and turns it into a serious enemy. Maybe, actually. Can they hurt me? Let's find out. Let's do an experiment. Yep, they can hurt me. Oh. They encase me in crystal, so I have to swing my hammer a couple times. Or my sword. To break out. Very cool. And now any of these things could be crystal spiders. Yeah. And again, they have this sort of dash attack, which feels very satisfying to dodge. Yeah, that's what I needed. I think I might use it immediately. Yeah. Got him. Oh, jeez. Let's just use up my gun charges, because I am out of health packs. I'm trying to be more cautious about this. Oh! Money. Gotta love it. Yeah, these giant crystal things, like, immediately regrow. Jeez. Ambushed. But, got a Healy thing. Totally worth it. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is not good. Oh, brutal. That was kind of interesting. In these giant swarms, it looks like if you're the last guy, like bits of sweat were coming off of him and he was sort of running away. Secret behind the crystals. That's sort of like a fun little type of behavior that they have programmed into them. That's fun. Let's see. This ward's a health pack. There was a guy who looked like these fox samurai over here, but he was shooting lasers. And I went over and I killed him too quick to get a good look at him, but I don't know if we fought him yet or not. So he might show up more. Okay, hello. Didn't mean to kill him, but I guess there's no way to save him. Oh, I totally could have walked around. Oh, he regenerates with the crystal. That's funny. Oh, whoa. There's a lot of dead people. Okay, so there's a bunch of these soldier-looking fellas. So maybe they were some sort of containment unit for this crystal stuff. This guy looks different. I want to get up here and say hello, see if I can't break him out. Oh. Okay, so this little crystal patch here. Yep. Should have known. I didn't get hurt by it, but... Why is this here? I don't know. It's sort of a weird side thing to put behind crystals. I'll keep that in mind. Huh. I got encased by the crystals that regrew. Very interesting. Ah. Got a health pack. Oh, check it out. Totally some badass warrior. Whoa. Alright, so he's seen some shit. Giant, four-eyed giant, I guess. Is it shooting crystal out of its head? Looks like somebody was encased. Alright, this one's a little more confusing. He broke out of the crystal. Oh, so there was this big thing and he was encased in crystal, it looks like? At some moment. And then he broke out sometime later and maybe he was like frozen in there for a while. But giant crystal monster. Good to know it's out there. I sort of had a suspicion that there was a giant crystal monster, but sometimes it's hard to tell. Alright, let's go down.